everyone, my name is Sahil and I welcome you all to this amazing session. And in this video, we are going to make cylinder head. Now, if you haven't checked the videos out in which I already made the piston and the cylinder and engine block, all these parts, and I assembled that also in the previous sessions. So if you haven't checked that out, check that out. The link is in the description. You can go and check it. And yeah, with this video, let's just continue and let me just show you the image of the piston head which we are going to make today. Not the exact similar one, but we are going to make a kind of similar which I can actually explain you how it works, right? So as you can see on your screen, this is the piston head which we are going to make. Now we are going to make basically these holes for the inlet and outlet valve. We are going to make these manifolds like holes for those like outlet and inlet of the fuel and outlet of the gases, right? For those we are going to make these holes. This hole will be connected to this one, which is the outlet port, outlet valve, and one hole similar to this one on the other side which will be connected to this one, right? So this is what we are going to make today. And yeah, of course, we are going to make just this one for this one cylinder and we are going to copy it for the others, right? Just like that. So with that, let me just minimize this one and let's start making it, right? And before that, let's just go to this cylinder, sorry, piston, what, yeah, this engine block, and let me just copy this surface from the top so that I can take reference for the dimensions, right? I can just click on this sketch, click on Ctrl C, just minimize it, and in this if I go to top view, if I press Ctrl V, now as you can see I have this sketch ready, right? Just like that you can mirror it from the your engine block which you made, and after that just make sure the dimensions are good, or if there are any changes then just make sure you give the proper dimension, right? This is 0.21 mm, this is fine. Yeah, it's perfect. So now we can move on with it, and yeah, if you want to change the dimensions you can just change it from here. And yeah, now let's just extrude this one a little bit towards upwards, and after that we will start the making the upper body, right? But first let's just extrude this one in the upward direction, just like this, and let's give it a thickness of 0.02, right? This is fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to extrude this above part. For that I'm just going to do for this one over here, right, for the cylinder, and for the other I am just going to mirror it, right? So for this one let me just make a line in the middle from this point to this point, and from the middle of this let's just make a line from the middle of this point like this. Let's close it just like that, and I'm going to give this one a dimension of 0.2. Yeah, this is fine. Now it's entirely in the middle, right? Now if I just copy it, then the whole thing will be copied on the other four things as well. So yeah, just make sure about these dimensions, and after that let me just extrude it, and after that we can do all the detailing which we want, right? Let me just extrude this one to 0.2. Yeah, this is fine, right? Just click on OK, and there you go. Now if I just click on this surface, go to sketch, and I choose this cylindrical body over here, and I click on convert. Okay, instead of surface just choose this edge, okay, and just click on OK. Yeah, there you have it, right? Now we have the same circle which is at the bottom and on this we are going to make all the editing, right? This is our main cylinder portion. Now let's just exit the sketch, and there we go. Now I can make those holes, one over here on this. First of all, let's just make an axis in the middle, right? I'm going to make one hole directly in the bottom part of it. Actually you can just click on evaluate and go to measure, choose this point and choose the circle. So as you can see it's have a diameter of 0.21, right? So this distance would be 0.105. So this circle must be in the middle of it. So for that, what I can do, I can just simply go to sketch, choose a center line, make a center line between them, and you can just give it a dimension of 0.105 divided by 2, right? Or you can just type the value of the divided one as well, right? Up to you, whichever thing you want to do. This would be the value of the radius of the circle. So after that, just click on OK. Sorry. And let's just give this one a proper radius as well. Let's give it a radius of 0.05. This one looks fine, or let's just make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is fine. Right. Now we can just go to extrude cut. I can just cut it. Let's just cut it till here first, and let's, yeah, 0.02 is fine. Let's give it a taper, and sorry, the draft, and it's draft inwards. Yeah, it drafts inwards. So let's just increase this angle to, let's say, 45 degrees. This is too much. Let's just make it 30. Yeah, this is fine. If I just click on OK, and there you go, you have this cut over here. Now you can just cut it through the whole thing until we have that what do you call, through that cylinder, right? From like, until we can cut this whole portion over here, right? And we can just make the similar this kind of portion at the bottom side as well, right? So that it will just fit that wall in it, right? So yeah, you can just click on convert over here and go to extrude cut. Similarly, just again choose this up to surface feature and choose the surface. There you go, you have this cut ready over here. Now what you can do, you can just simply go on this sketch, make a circle again of the same radius of 0.2 mm, 0.2 meter, 0.02, sorry. Yeah. And now just cut it. Sorry, the radius is 0.025, and the extrude cut is 2 meter of depth, right? 0.2 meters. So let me just go to blind again, and yeah, this is fine. And let's give it a taper of 30 degrees. Yes, just like that. So here you go, you can see we have this kind of cut ready, right? Now we can just mirror it on the other side. So for that, I'm going to need a plane on the between of this, like in the middle. So let's just see, do we have a plane in the middle or not? I think so, it is in the middle. But just to be sure, what we can do, let's just mirror and see. We just click on mirror, and let's choose, okay, this plane is already selected. Now you can just choose the features which you want to mirror. I want to mirror this cut, and the bottom cut as well. I click on OK. There you go. Yeah, it's in the middle, right? Now you have the both of these cuts over here, right? Now what we can do, we just need a cut over here which actually connects this hole, right? So when the valve open, the exhaust gas can come out, right? And same for the inlet, like inlet fuel can come in while the valve is open, right? So for that, we have to make these two holes, one over here and one over here, through which pipes are connected for the inlet and exhaust. So yeah, let's just make some holes over there. Let's just click on this surface, and for the whole thing, as you can see, over here it's a square shape. It's up to you, whichever kind of cut you want to make. Of course, if you just want to go with the actual one, you can make the thing by getting some references from the internet, right? So yeah, over here and over here, like you can make that in exactly in the middle as well, right? So let's just do that, and yes, let's do this. Let's make a, first of all, let's just make some axis in the middle through which we can take references, right? Right over here. Now let's add a point in the middle this time. Sorry. Yeah. So as you can see, now we have this middle point over here. Now we can just like make the cut sketch on the surface. But before that, let me just convert this line into construction geometry. Yeah. Now it's an axis, right? Now we want to make a square cut. So let's just choose rectangle. Let's make a cut something like this over here. Let's give it a length of 0.02. And let's give this one a length of 0.03. Right, just like that. Now you can give like make these edges a little bit softer if you want. Curved 0.05. Okay, we cannot see it. 0.005. Sorry. Yes. Now probably we can use it. Yes. Just like that. And now you can just cut it. Just go to features, choose extrude cut feature, and now you can just cut it until you cut this portion. Or what you can do, you can just simply up to surface and choose the surface. There you go. Right now you have this hole connected with this external hole which you made, right? As simple as that. And just to give it a similar look to this one over here, right, it has some outer portion as well, so that the pipe can actually connect with it, right? So for that, what you can do, let me just simply show you how you can do that. Again, just make this like select this flat surface as a sketch mode and choose this oh, these edges, outer edges for the references, and again just click on convert. Now you have the sketch. Now you can just select the sketch, go to offset, and as you can see, now you have this portion ready right over here. If you want, you can increase the gap, but this much is fine. So let's just be it over here. And now I want to make one more offset over here, which is, yeah, this much, right? Or you can just increase it or give it another shape, whichever cut you want to make. Okay, just click on OK and just delete the middle one. Right now, if I'm going to cut it, sorry, not extrude, I want to extrude cut. Right, so just go to extrude cut and wait a second. Yeah, if I go to extrude cut, just go to blind, and as you can see, we can cut this portion inside, right? You can just give it a thickness as much as you want, 2.015, and there you go. You have this cut ready, right? Now you can just make some holes over there. You can extend the design of the body as you want, right? Now you can just mirror it on the other side. Let's just choose front plane and let's go to mirror, and we can just, first of all, let's just use this cut as the features to mirror one cut over there. Then we wanted this cut over there, right? Just click on OK. There you go. Right, you have the similar cut on that side as well, and that is also connected, right? Now what we can do, we can just mirror it on the other sides, right? And yeah, before that, if you want, like in the previous video when we are making the what you call engine block, we actually made all the patterns, and after that we use the, sorry, we actually made all the mirrors, and after that we use the like upper design for using patterns, linear patterns, right? So to avoid that much complexity, you can just make patterns over here and just mirror the whole thing to the for the other three as well, right? That will like get some less time, right? And the complexity will be less and it will be more simple, right? I am talking about these patterns over here. You can just make this cut on this body and you can just mirror it on the others, right? If you want to. Right now I don't want that. I just want to mirror this sharp edge over here, but I will do that after mirroring it. So let's just give it a linear pattern on this side, right? I want to give this body a linear pattern. So yeah, 4 would be fine, and direction, I want this in this direction. Yes, and for the features, I want this body. These cuts. Yeah, and as you can see, everything is selected. So let's just increase the gap to 0.22. There you go. Right, you can see everything is selected and going to mirror on the exact place that we wanted. One thing is not selected, I guess, which is these holes actually. Just see if it is. Yeah, it is not selected. Let's just select them one by one. Now they are, as you can see. Now if I click on OK, most probably it will do the mirror. Okay. uh, it is because a lot of things are selected. So to avoid that, what you can do, you can just choose bodies, but this is not a separate body. What you can do, actually, let's start mirroring it one by one, bit by bit. Okay, let's choose this as a surface, and let's go to features, and let's just try to mirror this body first. Yeah, it is there now. Okay, just wait a second. Let's, instead of choosing the surface, because after mirroring it, it will be gone, right? So we cannot choose this as a reference. So let's just make a reference plane instead of the surface. And let's give it a gap of 0. There you go. You have this plane ready. Now you can just choose this as a reference. Go to mirror, choose this extrude surface, and click on OK. Again, choose this plane, go to mirror. You can choose all these cuts, right? These are the second things which you made, right? On this one. Just like that. Similarly, this one as well. Click on OK, and there you go. Right, now you can just choose, go for this cut over here. Click on this cut. Okay, we haven't selected the mirror tool. Choose this plane, go to mirror, and now choose these surfaces, not for the mirror surface plane, for the features to mirror, and choose both of these, and just choose the mirrored one as well. There you go. Right, like that you can just give the mirrors to all these over here as well. And let me just show you how you can do that. Again, just make a reference plane over here, give it a length of 0, click on OK, choose this as a reference plane, go to mirror, and this time let's try choosing this surface. Okay, not for this, not in the mirror surface, in the features to mirror. Yes, as you can see, it is selected. And now if I just choose these tools over here with this, hopefully it will do the thing. Let's just see it do or not. Right, hopefully it do. Let's just click on OK. Okay, as you can see, it is showing some errors, so let's just avoid that, and let's go to edit. And instead of choosing this extrude boss feature and these mirrors feature, actually let's just clear the selection. And what we can do, we can just simply choose these things over here, right, bit by bit. I click on OK. There you go. Right, simply you can just again go to mirror by choosing that plane, and you can go to features to mirror, and you can just select these holes, right? just like that. Click on OK. Similarly, you can just mirror this portion over here as well. Let me just do it quickly. Or we can just avoid this. We can just go to mirror, choose this body, not for the mirror surface, for the features mirror. And if I click on OK, yeah. Now you can just mirror the rest, which is by using this plane over here. Okay, it is showing some errors. Let's see what it is. Some feature instances are disjoint and will not be created. Use the bodies option. Okay. So because we actually mirrored the mirror thing, that's why it is showing some errors. To avoid that, what you can do, you can just choose a reference plane again. Choose this one over here. Make this cap 0. Click on OK. And choose the surface. Go to mirror. Now you can just select this body over here. This one, I guess. Okay, not this one. The second mirror feature which we used is over here. Now it is not showing error, but our body is gone. So to avoid that, what we can do, we can just go to mirror again, and let's just choose all these cuts, right? If I click on OK, there you go. Right, now you have the entire thing ready. Now what you can do, you can just simply save this, or you can just uh, like no for curve, give the curve edges, you can just use fillet as well, right? Up to you. If you want to use it, you can, of course. Yeah, that's pretty much for this video, and let's just do the fillet. Let's just do the fillet. Okay. Sharp edges are just not that much good. Yeah, this looks pretty much fine. Let me just give this one brush curved edge as well. You can increase the degree or decrease the radius of this fillet if you want to. Now if it, you can just click on OK, and there you go. You have this thing ready. Now in the upcoming video, of course, we will be connecting this onto our the entire assembly as well, right? So yeah, be updated, and yeah, thank you for watching this video.